Merry Christmas Eve here from Gulfstream Park. We've got 10 races on the card. We'll send it upstairs to Pete Aiello with the scratches and the changes.
The weather is beautiful. Cloudy skies, temperatures in the mid-70s. The main track is fast. The Tapeta track, it's always fast. And the turf course is firm. In race 1, scratch to 6. Who said go? Scratch to 7, Michele. 6, 7, withdrawn. Race number 1. Racing at Gulfstream. Step slow to break, the breaker Lenny. Quick start in the middle for Macville, who heads off for the early lead. Last post is away with speed, and Rapid Gray moves up on the outside. Film Academy is away in early 5th, then the last tiebreaker Lenny, and the trailer is the Art and Design. They pass the half-mile marker and move now to the far turn. Macville comes away with a length advantage. Rapid Gray is now second. Last post is third at the rail. Followed fourth by an improving Film Academy, getting ready to launch 3 wide. Out the back, Art and Design and tiebreaker Lenny. Up front, Macville. Macville to the top of the stretch, tries to sneak away. Rapid Gray clings to him second. Up on the outside, Film Academy is underway while third. The 3 favorites, 1, 2, 3, as they straighten for the drive. It's Macville still the target. Film Academy rolling at him from the outside. Rapid Gray is back to third. Luis Saez and Macville still there. Film Academy is out of time. So is Rapid Gray. Macville, gate 2 wire by 2.5. Film Academy second. Rapid Gray third. Tiebreaker Lenny is fourth. Then Art and Design, 56-1. And they're off. Poor beginning for Oh Nice Girl at the back. Good start for Yes to Champagne, who heads off for the early lead from Sierra Sky, who's taken in hand by Zayas to land second. Blue Horseshoe is keen to go, splitting horses in into third. The favorites are 1, 2, 3 by the wire the first time. Away fourth, it's Pacific Front, then Take Your Point, who's at the rail. Second last is Day Away, and Oh Nice Girl is last of all, as Yes to Champagne is the target. Yes to Champagne to the first turn, on top by a length. Sierra Sky tries to pocket up with Blue Horseshoe on her outside. Blue Horseshoe now moves into second from Sierra Sky third. Fourth is Pacific Front, then it's Take Your Point and Oh Nice Girl. Out the back and a bit wide is Day Away, but they're not going much up front. The quarter time was 24-2. Less than 6 furlongs to go. It's Yes to Champagne on top by a length and a half. Blue Horseshoe second, Sierra Sky third at the rail. Followed fourth by Pacific Front. Out wide on the course, that's Day Away. Then Oh Nice Girl, and shuffled to the back is Take Your Point. 50-1 for a very reasonable half-mile speed. Up front, the leader is still Yes to Champagne. Jose Ortiz turning up the pressure from the second spot with Blue Horseshoe. Down at the inside, it's Sierra Sky, who waits her turn third. 3 wide Pacific Front with an upset possibility, and she's on the go for Ruiz. Here's Pacific Front, 3 wide and on the attack. From the outside, it's Day Away. Dropping back now is Take Your Point. Last is Oh Nice Girl. Yes to Champagne still first. Zayas looking for a way out on Sierra Sky as Pacific Front continues to run at the leader with a quarter of a mile left to go. It's Yes to Champagne trying to turn away challenges on both sides. The rail opens for Sierra Sky. She fires through. Outside, Pacific Front. Sierra Sky takes the lead late, and Sierra Sky is in front with a ground-saving trip to win it. Second is Pacific Front. Third is Yes to Champagne. They were well clear. Day Away fourth. 143 flat.
Benjamin!
3 by 4 and moving away. And they're off. Poor break from Celestial Glaze, a length slower than the others. The outside three are the quickest three. Payzone, Dangerous Ride, and Sainthood for Brian across the track early. Float On is quite content to do exactly that, fourth at the inside. Gangley tightened up for racing room and now angles off the inside, and catching up at the back is Celestial Glaze. And the run to the half-mile point, it's now Payzone and jockey Jose Ortiz who kick clear to lead by 2. Sainthood for Brian is their second. Dangerous Ride was with the leaders at the start. He's been shuffled to second last now. Float On improves with the rail run, and the trailer is Gangley. 3/8 of a mile away. Payzone has the lead through a 22-2 opening quarter. Up to the outside, Sainthood for Brian is their second. Float On, third at the inside, followed fourth by Celestial Glaze. 2.5 to Dangerous Ride, and Gangley has too much to do. A quarter of a mile left to go. They went 45-3 for the opening half mile. They try to get Payzone up front. Payzone turns in. Sainthood for Brian takes aim second. Celestial Glaze is running with Float On. Late run down the center from Dangerous Ride. They come past the 16th pole. Dangerous Ride trying to finish up and go get Sainthood for Brian. They come to the wire. Sainthood for Brian still there. Sainthood for Brian holds on. Second is Dangerous Ride. Up for third was Float On in 1:11-1. And they're off. Level beginning. They're across the track early with Wheeling and Dealing, and She's Out of Here. The first two to break the line, speeding through at the inside, trotting gears on the go. Away fourth is Bargain Air. Down inside goes Awesome Anne-Marie. She's in the pink. Out in the center, Another Day Gone By. The early trailer is the late running favorite, Rosie Holiday. Half a mile from the wire, trotting gear, and Angel Morales in front to half a length. Wheeling and Dealing is second. She's Out of Here, 3 wide while third. Bargain Air is into the bit while racing in fourth. Shuffling now is Awesome Anne-Marie, passed by Another Day Gone By. Irad trying to motivate Rosie Holiday, who's last of all, with less than 3/8 of a mile to run. Up the inside, trotting gear from between horses, Wheeling and Dealing, 3 wide. She's Out of Here. These three almost across the course, 2.5 better than Another Day Gone By. She improves outside of Bargain Air, then Awesome Anne-Marie. Rosie Holiday still yet to get underway. She's down inside while trying to muster a charge. 47 seconds for the opening half mile off the turn in the stretch drive. On the outside, it's She's Out of Here who takes a narrow lead. Wheeling and Dealing is their second. From the inside, Rosie Holiday. Down the center, Awesome Anne-Marie. She's Out of Here is in front at 7-1. She's Out of Here will win it by a length and a half. Wheeling and Dealing second. Third was Awesome Anne-Marie. Rosie Holiday a flat in the gate. And they're off. Maelstrom Spirit slow out of there. From the center, New Baby wins the break. Umbrel has speed from the fence. In between horses, Wonderful Venezuela. Ashima works over. She's now into joint third. Back from behind the speed, it's Jazzin setting up Betty second last in the early trailer, Maelstrom Spirit. Pace is a reasonable one as they charge around that first turn. It's New Baby in front by a head. Wonderful Venezuela toward the inside, 3 wide Ashima. Backing off the race fourth is Jazzin. Down at the rail, it's Umbrel. Then it's a length and a half to Betty. She's in no hurry through a pedestrian quarter of 26 flat. The trailer is Maelstrom Spirit. To the backstretch they go. New Baby and Jesus Rios in front by Anek. Ashima's on the outside second. Now at the inside, it's Wonderful Venezuela, who's a bit keen while racing in third. Jazzin is bracketing her in while racing fourth in the two-path. Then the team of Betty and Umbrel, and Maelstrom Spirit is last. They make their way to the half-mile point. It's been an easy time of it for these top two. Ashima on the outside, New Baby toward the rail. 52-1 for a half-mile speed. Jazzin is still together with Wonderful Venezuela, followed by Umbral, who's locked in. Outside, it's Betty plotting her course of action about 4 lengths behind, and Maelstrom Spirit is outkicked. They round the far turn and pick up the pace. On the outside, Ashima now turning up the heat to put a neck in front. New Baby tries to fight back second. Wonderful Venezuela scrubbed on. Saya's working into the clear on Umbral. That'll fan Betty 5 or 6 deep. 3/4, 16-4. They're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, it's now Ashima on top by 2. Ashima leads with 1/8 of a mile to go, and she's kicking pretty well. Second is Wonderful Venezuela. Betty on the outside. Umbral between horses. 4-1 on Ashima. Luca Panici and Ashima will win it, and win it with ease in the end. 3.5 lengths to the good. Wonderful Venezuela was second. I think Betty gets third over Umbral, who was fourth. Then Jazzin, 143-4. And they're off in the H. Allen Jerkins. From the outside, F5 gets the first call and looks to cross over. From the far outside, it's Seraphos. Down at the rail, Value Engineering with 6- between horses. Back from there, McLovin, the 3 at the back, Shody, Swore, and Catch That Party. In the run to the opening quarter, it's Luis Saez and F5 working over to the rail with the lead by 1.25 lengths. Seraphos is second. At the rail, that's Value Engineering. He's an early third for Jose Ortiz, followed on the 2-path by Joel Rosario and McLovin. Saving ground inside is F6-. Back from there, Catch That Party with Shody, and Swores between them. They complete that opening quarter and race into the backstretch now. It's F5 in front. He leads by 1/2 length. Seraphos is second. From the outside, McLovin's taken a pretty strong hold. Value Engineering's relaxed pretty nicely. He's down at the inside third. Mid-flight early is 6- ahead of Shody, then Swore, and Catch That Party. They went to half and 51-1 as they make their way to the far turn for the first time. It's F5. There's been no change in the plot here. He's a length in front of Seraphos in second, Value Engineering third at the rail. Followed fourth by McLovin, then 6- and Shody. On a hold between is Swore, and the gray Catch That Party is at the rail. He's last of all. Field separated by about 7 lengths, and the run past the quarter pole for the first time. This is the Sunday feature, the H. Allen Jerkins at 2 miles on turf, and F5 has been in front from the outset. He wheels for home for the first time on top by a length. Second is Seraphos. Value Engineering is locked in the box, but he's a patient third. From fourth, it's a McLovin. He's raced a bit keen. Well settled behind him is 6-. Then Shody. Catch That Party and Swore at the back as they pass the finish line now and have 1 lap yet to go. A mile down, a mile to go, and F5 has been in front from the outset, and he's still in front. Second is Seraphos. Joel Rosario is now going to be 3 wide on McLovin as they head to the clubhouse turn for the second time. Jose Ortiz hasn't spent a penny on Value Engineering, who's fourth at the inside. Then Shody, and 6-. Swore has improved a spot, and Catch That Party is last. The 1.25 mile time was 2 minutes 9 and 2/5 seconds as they bend into the backstretch, 6 furlongs from home. F5, he has the lead, but it's only a neck. Seraphos at a big number is alongside in second. McLovin is 3 wide in third. Value Engineering fourth at the rail, followed fifth by Shody. He improves a spot. 6- is at the rail. Then it's Catch That Party, and Swore is now last. They go past the opening 1.5 miles and 2:33 and 3 as they now start to quicken up. with the advantage. It's F5. He leads by a neck. 3 wide, McLovin. 4 wide, Shody. 2 path, Seraphos. 6- looms a threat between. As they round the far turn, Value Engineering got shuffled in the exchange as they run to the top of the stretch. Toward the inside, F5 tries to fight back. Right alongside now is McLovin. Off cover comes 6-. They straighten for the drive. Less than a quarter of a mile to come. McLovin on the outside. F5 game toward the rail. 1/8 of a mile more. F5 on the inside. Outside, it's now Catch That Party with 6-. McLovin between horses. F5, he's very game. F5 driven out. 6- late. F5. 2 miles on the turf, and he went down the road in 3:20 and 4. And they're off. Level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Must Have Been Love who went hunting an early advantage from the favorite Gulfstream, who's away in good shape. Speeding through at the inside, the big Banshee won't be far away. Away in fourth is Olivia Sparkle. Ridden at the back is Darling Darley and Shining Sky alongside her. Strung out over 10 lengths as they exit the chute, and 2 long shots hook up. The big Banshee on the inside, Must Have Been Love on the outside. Now the big Banshee strides forward to take a clear lead. Must Have Been Love is their second. They're pouring on the speed. 6 ahead of Olivia Sparkle, who just went by Gulfstream, who's trying to catch a mid-race breather. Down at the inside, it's Darling Darley. She improves for Gaffleone, about 8 or 9 lengths off the lead, and the trailer is Shining Sky. The opening quarter complete as they pass the half mile and move to the far turn. The big Banshee and Junior Alvarado in front by half a length. Must Have Been Love is second. The rest of the field start to close ranks. Here's Shining Sky and Darling Darley. They're nearest the inside. Meanwhile, this favorite Gulfstream has to give up ground, but is gaining good ground. Gulfstream on a sweeping bid now under Irad Ortiz Jr. as they pass the 5/16. Must Have Been Love confronted by Gulfstream. Gulfstream to take the lead a quarter of a mile out. Must Have Been Love tries to fight back second. Darling Darley got stuck in traffic. Shining Sky's bid is stalled, and Gulfstream has this to throw away. Off the turn on the stretch drive, Gulfstream kicking clear with authority. Here's Olivia Sparkle trying to get into second for Must Have Been Love third, then Shining Sky, final 16th of a mile. Gulfstream is 6-5, and she's a handy winner. Gulfstream in front. Olivia Sparkle is second. Must Have Been Love ran third. Fourth is Shining Sky. Then Darling Darley in 1:39 and 3. And they're off. Blazingly off a step slow. Quick break from Get the Candy, moving up for the early advantage up on the outside. Here's lead from Flip My Id. These two race on quickly ahead of 6 feet apart, and Lexinator Talk Much is on the far outside. Then it's a gap of another 2 to Ala Turca racing with Demurely. Out the back is Blazingly. To the far turn they go. Let's Get the Candy in front. On the outside, Talk Much is now second, 6 feet apart. She's now third, having trouble behind the speed is Flip My Id. Lexinator went by her, trying to run home from the back is Ala Turca. Inside and Blazingly, they run to the top of the stretch. They flat out drilled the quarter, 21-1. The pace is on up front. They straighten for the drive. In between, Talk Much along the rail, Get the Candy. 6 feet apart, off cover, Lexinator. Blazingly needs a way out. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. On the outside, 6 feet apart, widest of all, Lexinator charging hard. Get the Candy toward the rail. Here comes Lexinator charging on the outside. Lexinator's getting up. Lexinator in front. Second was Get the Candy. Third was 6 feet apart in 56-3. And they're off. Great start out wide for Loco Abario, who heads off for the early lead. Moving between horses, Real Talk. Speeding through at the rail, Doc Amster. Doc Amster for a narrow lead. XY Point into the top flight. This favorite Super Chow is a bit flat-footed. He's very wide on the course. The two at the back are Ribbons and Metal, and the trailer Ticking. In the run to the half-mile point, Doc Amster with rail position and a neck advantage. XY Point pushing him along second. Loco Abario 3 wide third. Up to fourth while the 4 wide is Super Chow. He's on the move now. Real Talk is next at the rail. It's Ribbons and Metal, and the trailer is Ticking. Around the far turn at the 5/16, XY Point for a narrow lead. Loco Abario moving to him. Super Chow 3 wide and only a length off the embattled duo. Dropping back is Doc Amster. Underway is Ticking. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. They went the opening half mile in 45 seconds flat, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's still Loco Abario the target. XY Point fights back toward the inside, and Super Chow tries to pick them both up with an eighth of a mile to go. The leader is Loco Abario. Super Chow not done trying on the outside. Loco Abario, Super Chow lifting at him on the outside. They come to the wire. It's Loco Abario and Super Chow. They're both way out in the center. Kind of tough to tell. The third was XY Point in 109 and 4. And runners away. Lauriston missed the start, 4 lengths slow. Good start outside for Round the Town, who heads off for the early lead. Style Points comes away with speed. She'll land second. Little Miss Money is a relaxed third early on. From the outside, it's Steel Loot in fourth. Just Marianne is next. 3 back to No Consequences. Then Lauriston and Gossipers. The early trailer is Paca Lopez and Round the Town make the pace. Round the Town on top by 2. Style Points is second. Toward the inside, Just Marianne to join third. On her outside, it's Little Miss Money, followed a length and a half behind by Steel Loot. The favorite is settled nicely, about 5.5 lengths behind. After a terrible break, Lauriston is headstrong while fighting the rider. At the inside, it's No Consequences, and the trailer is Gossiper. Down the backstretch they go. The opening quarter was 23-1 at a big price. Round the Town on top a length and a half. Style Points is second. Little Miss Money is third. Just Marianne getting a good trip fourth at the inside through a 48.2 half mile. Then back to Steel Loot, trying to keep up while racing in fifth, a length and a half in front of Lauriston, who's still headstrong. Then Gossiper and No Consequences. They start to take a bit closer order as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Round the Town has the lead. Style Points is second. Steel Loot, knife between horses, and is now poised to strike 3 wide third. Lauriston tries to follow her as Just Marianne is toward the rail. Gossipers underway from the back, then No Consequences. They're at the top of the stretch. Style Points and Gaffleone made first run, and they have the lead. From the inside, it's Round the Town. From the outside, Steel Loot. Widest of all, Lauriston. Style Points with a kick, an eighth of a mile out. Steel Loot trying hard and gaining some ground. 16th to go. Style Points almost there. It's Style Points in front. Style Points 3 parts of a length better than Steel Loot. 5 ahead of Lauriston third. Then Just Marianne fourth in 141 and 2.
That wraps up racing action for this Christmas Eve. We will be back with you on Tuesday, the 26th. Make sure to come out for a great day of racing.